Thursday. I just wanted to record what happened last night. It is Sunday, the 16th of August. So what happened Saturday, the 15th of August. And during the night I was really restless and I had stomach pains and just like digestion pains and stuff like that. I'm just finding it really difficult to process food since I've been pregnant. And at some point the pains got really really intense, and so I was hoping it was still digestion pains and not something else. So I called all our angels around us, and I have a whole heap of crystals under my pillow that I can use, like amethyst and smoky quartz and things like that. And I asked for our angels just to surround us and form this really protective circle around us. And I did. I saw all our angels in this big circle around me and Chris in bed, and then I saw me and Chris's bodies move across the bed and just merge totally into being one, like a new soul was being made. Hello gorgeous goddesses, I've just checked back and realised that my computer has managed to secretly squirrel away the rest of my video explaining about what happened that night. Boo! Boo! So I'll have to try and recreate it as best I can. Well, does pregnancy make your hair curlier? I don't know, but it's kind of seems to have gone a bit wild. And you'll have to excuse me, I'm chewing gum because that's this week's morning sickness cure is chewing gum. It's funny. So, yeah, I really wanted to talk about and record and document what happened that night, because it was such a big change for me. So before the camera cut out, I was talking about how I'd been having stomach pains that night, and I was called on all our helpers and asked for our angels to be around us, and this incredible vision of me and Chris's bodies moving. It wasn't even a vision, it was really intense and strong, but I just saw our two bodies moving across the bed together and then just kind of folding together and becoming one. And it was this real feeling that it was me and Chris's spirits combining to make a new soul, and this soul would be totally new, but it also have kind of both of our essences and both of our kind of gifts in it. And it was pretty wild, and it was beautiful and wild. I was just going, whoa, that's intense, that two people are supposed to make one. And I went back to sleep after that and had really nice sleep, and then I woke up about an hour or so later again, and my stomach pains were even worse this time, and I thought, okay. And so I asked to speak to my angels and to our angels, and I said, look, it's really, really okay if this is a full-term pregnancy, or if this is just just checking in for now kind of pregnancy. We're okay either way, and we know that everything will be beautiful and wonderful no matter what happens. But if this is the right time, we'd really like to bring through this new soul and this child of ours. It's just like in that moment, just, saying from my soul, yeah, yes, we're ready and we would like to bring it through. It sort of opened the floodgates. And to be really, really honest, and I'm going to be really honest, because my mum always said to me, if you don't understand anything at school, you ask a question, because there will definitely be more than just you who are wondering and who are too afraid to ask. And I found that to be really true, that, no matter what I'm experiencing, then other people will have experienced it too. And for the early beginning parts of my pregnancy, up until that night, I was comfortable with the pregnancy being full term, or if it being a not full term. If this was just popping in to say hello and then, we'll come back later or whatever. And to be really honest, I was more comfortable with the possibility that it was just popping in for now, because I thought, okay, well, that'll give me more time to adjust to these massive soul and body changes that are going on with me. At least I'll know what to expect next time. And there was just elements of freaking out, like, holy crap, I knew I was ready for this, but am I really, really ready? And am I really, really ready to have my life change so deeply? And for this, it took a while for that, that overriding feeling to be, we would like this to be a full-term pregnancy. And I don't know how to, that might sound really awful. I don't know. It is what it is, and I totally trust what my experience was. My experience was that, I was definitely, more comfortable with the idea of it being, just a test run kind of thing. And of course that's normal to feel that. Like, I don't ever want to get into a pattern of going, well, this is, well, a good mother should feel completely amazing and magnificent and totally 100% ready for it and 100% comfortable with it. And I don't know, shouldn't ever say, like, anything negative about the experience. And I don't want to live up to that, I don't know, perfect mother or perfect pregnant woman syndrome, because it's just not true. This is just our experience as women, and of course it's a friggin' huge change to go through. So yeah, I really just want to say, no matter what you're feeling, that's totally, totally okay. And the most thing that I wanted to hear for the first few weeks, it's really okay for you not to feel 100% happy all the time. It's really okay for you to have these huge feelings of grief and shock and terror and oh my goodness. And even if it is a planned pregnancy, even if it's an unplanned pregnancy, it's okay. I just wanted someone to say it's okay to feel that. It's really okay to feel those things, and you're doing the best you can, and that's perfect, and that's good enough. So yeah, I wanted to give myself that permission and just extend my experience to you as well. So up until that night that I talked to my angels, and I said to them, if this is the right time, we'd really like, for this to bring a soul forth. Kind of felt like I was, I don't know, maybe hedging my bets before that, and that's okay. It's really okay. But yeah, so that was all a very long wind up for what happened when I actually said that. So I said to the, I was worried that, I was concerned that I was miscarriaging, and I said to our angels, if this is the right time, it's really okay either way. We'd like to bring a soul through. Okay, while this comes up, then I'll go on to the story. Oh my god, this is the longest story ever. Please do not email me or do not give me comments about, oh, you accepting the pregnancy or anything negative. I really don't care, and I don't want to hear it. I really don't want to hear it. If you have nothing nice to say to me, I really do not want to hear it. My cave door is closed, and it says you can slip love notes underneath the door. Otherwise, I don't give a shit, and I don't want to hear it. And that's just me being a mama bear, and that's me saying my boundaries, and me saying it takes incredible strength to be this vulnerable. And I'm going to stand up for every woman out there, especially every pregnant woman out there, and go, you know what, we just don't need judgments. We really don't need judgments. So we're doing the best we can. We really are. So I just want to say this is my boundary around it. I'm wanting to create a circle here that is loving and supportive and totally nurturing, and I'm really, really not interested in anything else. So I don't want to sound bitchy. I'm just saying the boundaries, lady. It's true. It's true. Yeah. So there's no way I'm going to get into that competitive sport of mother judgments, because it's just ridiculous, and there's better things for us all to be into. Now that I've got that out there, deep exhale. Well, my hair's just going wild. I don't know why by the moment. Okay, so just centering again. So yeah, I just kind of felt like I needed to put a good, like a stone fence around my sharings, and what I'm here to do. And I believe in everybody's choice and in everybody's spirit, and I'm just saying what I need and saying how my cave currently is. So that night, I asked for my angels, and I let them know that this is the right time. We were ready to bring through this child. And that next moment, it felt like this door opened up above us, and this naked, giggling, strong, happy baby boy came down and was placed into my belly by these angels. And the shock was such a vivid thing, and I wasn't dreaming, and it was so intense because I could actually feel it happening. I could feel this baby come into my belly, and like when you have a really transformative healing experience or shamanic experience, you can get really shaky as you kind of tend to, as your body integrates these changes, and that's what I did. And I was lying there shaking and feeling all of this, and then I felt there was an angel at my head, and it was just stroking my hair and stroking my hair, telling me that everything's going to be okay. It was kind of like helping me heal and reintegrate this being this new soul into my body. And I went back to sleep, and I woke up, and it was very strange. This our little angel dog, Angel, she had jumped up onto the bed, and sometimes she sleeps on our feet, but usually she sleeps on the couch. This time she had come up to the top of my bed and had curled herself around my head, and her neck and paws were resting around my head. I thought, holy shit, it's a real angel. Angel's actually being an angel. It was like having my head stroked, and waking up to find like the dog was doing what the angels were doing. And it was beautiful, and it was, yeah. I went back to sleep again. It was so good. And since that night I haven't really had any stomach pains, and it's now been a week. Yeah, just over a week since that happened. It was pretty amazing. And since then I've kind of felt like, felt really sure that this was a child that's going to stay. That this is kind of feel much more integrated and whole with this massive change. Hello, son. So that was really the big news. So yeah, we've decided that we will find out the sex of the child at 20 weeks. You'd hope we'd know by 20 months. So that'll be pretty exciting, and Chris feels like it's a girl, and I sort of feel like from these visions it's a boy, but either way we totally know that it's going to be perfect, and both of us are really happy to be, surprised come 20 weeks about which one of us is right. I will say though, Chris is usually right out of our intuitions, but who knows? Let's see what happens. In other news, my morning sickness has calmed down quite a lot. Like I'm throwing up a lot more, so I throw up about once a day. But the rest of the time I don't feel nauseous 24/7. I have, few hour breaks, and then if I get hungry, then it's then game is on, and it's more like oh god, I don't think I can talk about it. I just say gag reflux. I just can't think or think about food too much, or smell it too much. Yeah. Alright. I think I'm good now. Yeah, I think I'm good. So that was week 8 for me. And my darling friend Pixie, she said to me, this week is that's pregnancy burps. She said to me that in some traditions the soul of the child doesn't come through until 9 weeks. So I thought that was pretty magical. So 8 weeks. It was 8 weeks for us. What happened, and it was lovely. Oh, my beautifuls. Wishing you so much love and blessings wherever you're at on your journey. You're doing so well.